We are starting implying the استدامة principles for our projects, especially on النسيم projects in العين.
Looking at the استدامة is give us it's an eye-opener for us to lead the research and to understand العين as a city and as people much more. And from that, we understood that it's a very sensitive scenario that we have to create to make this site work.
The way we use our energy. For example, if we're using the gray water, that reduces the usage of our water. Because, you know, at this part of the world, the water is just something that we are all look for. You know, the government spends a lot of money to produce sweet water. So, for example, if we use the gray water, it will reduce the effects of using the sweet water from the government. So this is just some of the technologies, the energies, the winds, all of that contributes in sustaining the energy that we use, but not only for a short time, but for a long time.
We believe that the process of design, it's not a process where you go from task to another task, but rather than going all the way in a circular and trying to integrate every task together to make the end results. So this integrations of different elements, whether social, whether they're environmental, and environmental has many sectors within it, the wind, the sun, and the humidity, and so forth. How all of them, they work as a matrix together to create the design, rather than designing an object-like scenario that is isolated from the environment, isolated from the surroundings, and so on. As a strategy we used, we didn't create a full kind of housing projects, but rather to create a mix between different types of architecture, typology, the villa, the apartments and its different categories like a studio, 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3 bedroom. We understand that العين also is mainly visited also from a lot of tourists. So to attract that, we created a hotel there, but not a hotel that is being walled off, but a hotel that opens its lobby to the public space. استدامة is a very interesting guideline. Although it's a very clear guideline, but also it's very flexible. So it doesn't kind of spoon-feed you the whole solutions, but rather than stimulate your thinking. One of the techniques we have used in certain areas, we have used the kind of a double skin strategies, where we have to create a kind of a shaded, the whole building's shade itself, so that immediately create a less heat gain within each individual building, which again contribute to less consumption of electricity and feeling very comfortable inside the apartments or the house that we live in.
This will have a great influence on the end users, because it will make them start think about the environments and how to improve the environments and reduce the wastage of our energies and resources. So it's another way of saying it's more controlling the way we live, so we can have a better life in the future. Our children can have a better life in the future.